What's up, guys? This is Boondocks, and right now I'm going to make a video that I'm pretty upset that I need to make. But honestly, I'm just hoping that I can get some help from other people that might have been running into similar issues. Now, I've played a lot of MMOs, uh, starting with World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, Rift, there's more that I can't even remember, like the Avion or whatever, Avion, I don't even know. Played Star Wars, and so I can go on. And all of them have had bugs and issues in the game and random stuff that pops up every now and then. And I'm totally okay with that because I expect it. And with Wildstar being new, I totally understand and respect that they'll have an issue as well. And I only have one major complaint, and it's actually putting me off from playing the game. And it has less to do about not getting the shit that I am deserved, but rather just the lack of customer support in the game is pathetically sad. So, for instance, here I wrote a ticket, and I sent it on June 16th, right after it happened to me. I had purchased a crafting recipe, which takes a decent amount of time to farm up the required components, and then I crafted it together, and I made it. And while I have more than enough to replace all of this at this point, I mean, just one Elden data fragment's not that big of a deal. Couple signs of fusion, well, that kind of sucks. They're somewhat hard to get by, and the pattern itself I could get in about a day. So most of this stuff I can get in just one day's time because they have cooldowns on being able to purchase or get the points required to purchase these. With that being said, I lost them and I sent in a ticket. And for whatever reason, this doesn't show the tickets that were put up in between. So when this says June 16th is when I submitted it, and then they responded June 17th, that is not true. I did not get this information sent to me the next day. Whether or not this was actually submitted on June 16th, I can't 100% remember. But it took close to about 5 days. As you can see, I already wrote in some other points in between before I ever got down to here. So they finally come back and tell me, you have found recently that if you purchase from NPCs, commodity marks, blah, 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 your shit can disappear and you should get it back in 1 day's time. This clearly hasn't happened. We believe that your request falls into this category, and if your item back, feel free to ignore this ticket and do nothing, as it will close itself out in a few days. If you did not get your items back, we will still wish to use your one-time restoration on restoring your missing item. Feel free to apply to this email so we can assist you and investigate this further. Which I did do after asking what a one-time restore means. I've had things lose items before on other games, and they'll just keep restoring it to you because they can track it in the system, showing that you had it and then you lost it. They track all of this. That's how they can track down when people steal your accounts and return all your shit. So, one-time restoration is kind of a confusing statement. Does that mean they'll only give you a one-time on that particular item, or one-time on your account, or I'm not sure. But I still haven't got my item back. And I continue to send emails with no response. And boom. Check your schematics list for the permanent version. And I write and respond that this didn't happen. I did also report under the bug system like they asked me to. And yeah. So, I don't understand what's wrong. I didn't learn the schematic, and nothing happened. Furthermore, they're telling me that I might have been mounted, and that's why I couldn't complete the crafting. But I was indoors, where you can't be mounted, and I never left the table. So, please tell me what happened to my stuff. Carbine, one of the worst customer service systems out there. Their ticket submitting process is horrible. There's no in-game options to actually review or communicate with the game developers, like in most MMOs, such as World of Warcraft, where you can clearly see who's talking to you and what they have to say, even if it's not in real time. And sometimes, if you're on as they're fixing your ticket and trying to communicate, it's in real time. This takes days just to get a response back. And I have a bunch of other responses in between here. With nothing, even down through here, as I continually send them messages, they will not respond back. It has nothing to do with the items at this point. I just want a response as to whether or not I'm screwed. It has nothing to do with my materials, just whether or not the developers actually care about the players. Which, as of right now, it's a no. And as you can see, according to this, my first message was sent June 16th at about 6 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Time. It's now 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Time, on July 8th. So, about 3 weeks later, almost a month at this point, and I still haven't had any resolution on what should be a simple task. I feel like I'm going to stop playing this game. It's not worth my time or aggravation. Anyways, guys, good luck, have fun, peace.